Hello, and welcome to the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated TRO Omega Chapter Summer Virtual Learning Academy. You are in our reading room with yours truly, Gay Williams Hill. Today I've selected a story for you that's similar to a story that we all know, Little Red Riding Hood. It's a favorite, one of our classic stories. Today's story is entitled Ninja Red Riding Hood. How do you think this story is going to be different than the original version of Little Red Riding Hood? Think about that for a second. And then as we proceed with the story, check to see if your predictions are correct. Again, the title of our book is Ninja Red Riding Hood by Rosen Schwartz, illustrated by Dan Satat. Once upon a ninja-filled time, a wolf couldn't catch any prey. He kept getting licked by the dinner he picked. He was growing more ticked every day. Sorry about that. Page is sticking together on me. His belly was aching for bacon. I'm wasting away, he complained. To huff and puff was no longer enough, so he snuck into school to be trained. Yes. He practiced his katas for hours. He mastered the whirlwind and wheel. He jackknifed and flipped. At last, he felt equipped to once again catch a good meal. So how is the wolf feeling right now? I think so. He's feeling very confident that he's able now to maybe whip his prey. So let's see how this karate school worked for him. Drooling with anticipation, he set off in search of some meat. While deep in the woods, he met Riding Hood. I'm bringing my grandmother a treat. The wolf licked his chops when he saw her and hastily thought up a plan. There are blossoms that way. You can pick a bouquet and give it to your sweet little grand. So we know that he is up to what? No good deed. Then the wolf took a shortcut to Grandma's, where he thought he'd find her in bed. But Granny was gone, so he put her robe on and he eagerly waited for Little Red. Oh my goodness. What do you think is going to happen next? Let's see if your prediction is correct. Soon after he heard some knocking, he called out, "My dear, come on in. Oh, don't you look good in your lovely red hood, but a shame that you've gotten so thin." Why is he worried about her being thin? Little Red took a look at her granny and said, "What on earth did you do? I could swear that your eyes have completely changed size. Hey, Gran, are you sure that's you?" "Of course it's me, my sweet darling. The better to see you, my dear. And your ears are so long." Something seems really wrong. Oh, my girl, all the better to hear. And those biceps, my gosh, they look massive. And your triceps and delts are immense. The better for hugging, her grandmother said, shrugging. Dear Red, that's just plain common sense. And those teeth, they look so much sharper. Why, yes, all the better to chew. What is he thinking about chewing right about now? I think so too. He jumped out of bed to gobble up Red. Oh, what do you think's finna happen now? But here he is jumping out of bed. Oh my gosh, let's see what's going to happen next. But she'd gone to ninja school too. What a surprise Ninja Red had for the wolf. She looks pretty tough there, doesn't she? She grappled and sideswiped and twisted and escaped from his clutches unscratched. She attempted a lock, but he was able to block. They appeared to be evenly matched. Who do you think is going to win? Let's see if your prediction is correct. Just then, they both heard some chopping. A woodsman, Red thought, but instead, it was her Gran and her G. She had just come from Tai Chi. Don't you dare harm a hair on her head. That's a pretty tough looking little granny there, isn't it? What do you think's going to happen next? I have some ideas. Let me see if my prediction is correct. The wolf took a swing at that instant, but Red deftly dodged the attack. She got a good grip, threw him over her hip, and the wolf wound up flat on his back. Okay, not quite what I had predicted, but let's keep going. I'll skedaddle, said the wolf in anguish as he struggled back on his feet. Just a second, you beast. You will not be released till you promise to give up red meat. Though his tummy was still rumbling with hunger, the wolf faced his rival and vowed, Ninja Red, you have won. My meat days are done. Oh, Red Chan, said Gran, I'm so proud. So who was able to win this battle? Absolutely. Ninja Red Riding Hood. And what does she want the wolf to do as a result? That's right. She wants him to promise that he will not eat any more red meat. Then Red and the wolf bowed politely, and Gran gave him half a peach pie. The wolf was a mess. He had way too much stress. I guess I'll give yoga a try. He is clearly defeated, isn't he? He enrolled in the Downward Dog Center, where his tensions began to decrease. He studied yogas and said no more meat hoagies, and felt at last truly at peace. How did you like that? Did it end the way that you thought it would? There are some who say yes and some who say no. So if you wrote the ending, how would you have written it? So as an activity, that's something that I would like for you to do, is to write your ending for the story. And let's see how your ending would differ from the way it is written in the book. I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope you will consider writing your ending to the story. And as an added activity, if you would like, what do you think about Ninja Red asking the wolf to give up red meat? What would be the pros to giving it up, and what would be the cons? So that is another activity that you might want to do. Write the pros and cons of the wolf having to give up red meat. Thank you for visiting our reading room. I hope you enjoyed the story. I look forward to seeing you at the next time. Thank you and have a great day.